Coming up, the G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 67, Snow Job. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video will be unboxing and reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 67, Snow Job Deluxe figure from Hasbro Pulse. So, he came in the mail today. As you know, pre-orders were up. He shipped earlier this week, and today, for us anyways, he arrived. So, here he is, and let's go ahead and go over the box. So, here's the front. As you can see, you got your figure art here. There's your little art piece right there. You got your Classified Series, Snow Job, blah, 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 all the goods. Classified Series. Here's your QR code. Some very small stats, if you can see them. Bottom, UPC, manufacturer stuff. Decent picture of the side art right here. And 67. Here's the back. All your warning crap. Figure and accessories, height 6.5 inches, close up of the face, holster, and some larger images of the stats. So yeah, and without further ado, we will go ahead and pop this open. But first, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for future content. Alright, so let's break out the trusty dusty kniff. And we're gonna open it from the bottom. So we'll pop that. So I've been waiting for him, man. He was pretty cool. You know, ever since it started with the snow stuff with the Arctic back, you know, it's finally we get one of our Snow Joe figures, and the first being Snow Job. Now I just hope there's some more. Alright, so here's the accessory box, which we'll go over second. We'll go over the figure first. 67, G.I. Joe, 67, Snow Job. It's a little wider than the normal ones, but we'll get to that. So we'll go over the figure first. This packaging seen better days, but there he is. All cool in his little cardboard dungeon. Packed in with this twisty tie stuff that we're gonna go ahead and cut. Whoops. Pulled a little too hard. Get that back up. Alright, so pull him out. Show you guys the black and white art that he has in the back of that. Cool stuff. And so here's Snow Job. Looks good. Let's see, no loose crap. Just double checking on real quick. Go over his articulation first, I guess, and then we'll check out his gear. So, head's on a ball joint, obviously, full 360 with the hood on, back that far, forward that far. We're also going to pop this head off and get the hood out, and then we'll give you a kind of a better shot with this. So these new necks, man, this one twists all the way around. So I gotta line it back up properly right there. Get the Adam's apple front and center. Spin that head around. And now he should have some more articulation. That's much better. Get a close up of his face. I kind of wish, you know, either give him an alternate head or something, but I wanted to see his hair kind of. I mean, it's not a big deal, but, you know, definitely not a deal breaker. But it's cool. Alright, we'll move to the torso real fast and show his ab crunch. That far forward, that far back. We'll go ahead and move to the arms and come out that far each. And they are on butterfly joints. He's got bicep rotation. And some pretty tight joints in the elbows that are double jointed and pinless. Move back down. It's got the wrist rotation, and I can't tell if that's on a hinge. It is. Okay, so it is on a hinge peg. Can go down that far and up that far. All right, same on the other arm. So he's got waist swivel. All right, he's got this like extra flap here to, I guess, extend his coat down more. It's not attached. It's softer plastic. I guess that's okay. Try to pull that up some so you can see the legs. He's got the drop leg. Not much, but it's there. The right thigh has this brown holster for a pistol. He does have thigh rotation as well. Move it down to the knees. They're pretty tight, but he has double jointed pinless knees. All right, let's move down to his feet. He's got boots on that does have some just above the ankle swivel. He's got the hinge in his foot to move down that far, and it feels a little stuck. And up that far, get back to normal position, and it does have side-to-side pivot, so that's cool. All right, we'll go over some of the detail on his body, and he's got these shoulder straps here. They're also soft goods. It's fully connected around, comes across his chest right here, and of course up over his shoulders. And then this part we talked about, which is just an extension of the coat, and then the holster here on his right thigh. Pouches on the arms. I like how the gray kind of blends in with the white. That looks pretty good. He's got some darker gray and some spots. Not much for the back, too much. And the brown, and then the dark gray boots and gloves to top it off. And of course his hood. You know, you could probably just slide this on without popping his head off. So I'm gonna leave it off to the side for now, and then we'll get to him later when we gear him fully up. See how he stands on his own. Give him some drop test. It's okay. Not 100%, but it works. All right, so let's move on to the accessories. Pop this open. Dump that out. Off the side. Bag. Crap. Oops. All right, let's start with the hood back there. Let's start with the smaller bag first. So, let me see. Get this open from here. And we'll get those out. Nothing else in there. And this is just his skis. So he has a pair of them here. You know, they're a matte black with this, you know, brownish colored, you know, pieces on each end with the foot in the center. Of course, you have the peg, you know, for the foot. They're pretty straight. There are no curved edges, which is odd. I figured, you know, one end would be flipped up, something like that, but they're perfectly straight. They're both the same, and they look pretty good. So push these back a little bit so you can see. I'm gonna move him back a bit too. All right, and the next bag. This one feels loaded. A lot of stuff in here. Make sure we got it all. Oh, look at that. So I spoke too soon. He does have a second head. Cool. How did I not notice that? I mean, duh, it's right on the back right there. I swear, sometimes I kind of wish I watched, you know, other reviews or videos before I do any of these, but I like to figure out everything on my own first. And for some reason, I did not know he came with a second head. I'm just a little out of the game. Snowjob was not one of my favorite characters, so I didn't, you know, examine the box. You know how people look into the little mystery Easter eggs and stuff that they might have, but no, that's cool though. Awesome. All right, I'm a little more happier now. I'm gonna leave that actually on for now. Put him back. So cool, man. All right, so this is turning out to be a nice little opening here. So next, you're gonna take this cardboard and pop that tape. Get out his rifle. That looks good. That looks really good. Seems pretty straight. And back here might be. Is it warped? No. Yeah, it's pretty straight. So that's cool. I don't know the model and make of this rifle off the top of my head, but as you can see, it's customized pretty well. You know, it's got a foldable stock, but that's doesn't move. It doesn't look like. Got his scope. It's got the kind of handguard that's different colors here. Same with this little piece on the back. Is like a piece on, not the butt, but right above it. A slot for a magazine. At the end of the barrel, you have a hole that can hold a blast effect. So that's cool. All right, let's see. So it should be, yeah, here it is. So here's the magazine. This is small, man, like really small. You guys can see it. Try to get it in focus. There it is. Looks like it would have some bullets in it, but the thing is entirely cast in black. So let me see. We'll go ahead and pop this in right here, like that, and that's loaded up, ready to go. All right, next up we have, this looks like it will be the hood down for his coat. So when we take that head off, we can put this on top, and I mean, you could do either head, but that's gonna look cool. So hopefully what we show off next will fit on that head, and they are his goggles. I believe there's only one pair in here. Yes, just the one pair. Got the brown strap. The goggles itself are black, and then you have the lens, which is two-tone. Pretty neat looking, shiny. It's metallic. Looks pretty awesome. I don't know if it'll fit on this head or not, but it might. I don't want to force it because I don't want to break it. But yeah, it'll go on. Very tight fit, but it'll definitely go on. So I don't know if this is going to be my favorite look for him. It doesn't look that good, but it does go on, and that's cool. That's pretty awesome. So with the down hood, you know, you got the fur coming off, so that'll go on him too. All right, next up we have his pistol. So here that is. Pretty neat looking. Definitely looks like a new mold. Haven't seen this one before. Also looks like it's probably something customized, so I have no idea what it is. I like how it's got the finger grips, you know, around the handguard, or around the handle here. Some little ridges on the back. The front does have a hole for a blast effect, so that's cool. Put that up there, get his rifle right in front of it. All right, next up, you have his snow spikes, whatever they're called. You know, the stuff that you trudge through the snow with or hold up if you're zooming downhill. I don't know what they're called exactly, but here they are, all black. Comes down to, has the silver, you know, spikes at the bottom. Pretty neat. It's these aren't soft plastic at the top. I thought they might be, but no, they're hard plastic like the rest of the piece itself. There you go, two of them. Cool stuff. Okay, so next up you have these, which I believe are snowshoes. I don't think they go onto the skis at all, which would be neat, but yeah, they definitely don't go on here. I just want to look and see how they would go. But yeah, pretty sure they're snowshoes. So they're like updated. They don't look like them like tennis racket looking things that they used to wear. But these are like more modernized, more teched out, I guess you could say. Pretty neat. Two-tone, mostly black, and then you have this kind of lighter brown color inside here. Two of them. The front right here is for you to fit the foot or the toe area of the foot in, and the back for the peg that goes in his foot. All right, and then last but not least, the backpack. And this thing is huge. So there you have the peg for the hole in his back. You have an open slot at the top here, which I'm pretty sure will hold his rifle. So that's cool. These straps almost seem like they are a bit softer, and it looks like they can unplug on this side. So let's find out. Yep. Okay, so they come out. As you can see, here's one strap out, and there's the peg on it. Flip it around, you can see the hole right here. So if you want to pop them both out, and you can take them snow spikes, and let's get one because you can see it on the box right here. But if you want to plug that in like that, it has those two pieces where you can snap it in and it'll hold it. And then I thought that would go over it, but I guess not. Just plug them back in. There you go. So it kind of looks like it's held in there in a certain way. But I'm kind of thinking maybe these are for the skis itself. So I'm gonna test that real fast. Let's unplug this back open, because if you put the snowshoes on them, you know, you have the skis which have nowhere to go. So you want to put them on the back. And I don't think that the snowshoes will fit on the backpack. So here's what we're gonna do. Something like that. And I'm only gonna do the one side for now because I want to gear them up both ways and show them to you that way. But here this is. Let's go ahead and slide this rifle on down in there. I don't think it matters which way. Oh, maybe it does. All right, it goes down pretty snug that way, and it fits. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so there's that. Now let's go ahead and gear him up. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that head off, and I want to give him this one. Whoops, actually, I put the hood first on to the shoulders, and then we'll snap the head on. The neck is pretty loose, so it doesn't really get on that well. But alright, it's on. There we go. That's how I'm gonna have my snow job, because that looks awesome. So we're gonna move down and take the pistol, slide it in his holster right there. Good stuff. So he's probably not going to have anything in his hands right now. He'll just have everything on the backpack. But go ahead and put on snowshoe 1. And then snowshoe 2. They go on pretty simple. Like I said, just slide the toe front in, and then pop that peg into the bottom of his feet. And he stands. Good stuff. Put the backpack on. And yeah, I figured he was going to be a little back heavy, but you get him in the right pose, he'll stand. So there we go. Cool deal. All right, I'm going to gear him up fully, and then we're going to cut, and we're going to show you him, and I guess a skiing, you know, sort of pose. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. Okay, so I went ahead and geared him up. So this is going to be the first shot we show you. This is probably the way I'm going to have him displayed in my collection. I like the way that looks. I like that, I guess, sort of head cover off, you know, so his hair is exposed, the goggles are still on, you know, the hood's down. He was just getting into some battle real quick. He took the skis off, he's got the snowshoes on so he can move around and maneuver. So it looks pretty good. I like him. That looks pretty great. So cool. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna display him, I think. But let me go ahead and gear him up again with the skis and everything. Like, you know, he's actually coming down the mountain to see how he looks, and we'll put him on the turntable in that pose, and then give you our final thoughts. All right, so here is your G.I. Joe Classified Series number 67, Snow Job Deluxe figure from Hasbro Pulse. Awesome figure. I got him a little kind of in a goofy pose. He's sort of leaned back. You know, I'd have him like this because, you know, kind of think maybe he's going down a hill, even though he's on a turntable, so he's kind of flat. If I were to lift him real quick, this is kind of the idea I was going for, you know, so he'd be a little more level if he was going downhill. But if he's not, so he's on the turntable, so here's how we got him. I'm really impressed with this figure. The articulation is great. The accessories are amazing. It fits, it works, it looks good. and I'm like super happy with it. So if you guys were able to pick him up, you know, you'll love it. I personally think you'll love it. I do believe he's still available, you know, in certain stores. But yeah, if you are interested in getting him, you know, he is the first Snow Joe that they're bringing out, and here he is, Snow Job. Definitely cool. Highly recommend it. Go grab him. If not, open him up, release him from that cardboard dungeon, and put him on display. Alright, so here we go back in his other pose I had him in. This is the pose I'm going to have him display in. I like it better. It just looks good to me. The other pose, how I had him, you know, when we start to go ahead and give our final thoughts, is he's not at a slant, so it doesn't look right. You know, the figure looks like he's falling backwards. So here he's standing up straight, looks better. And I like it. I dig it. It's really cool. The figure does have some size to him. So when you get them, you know, you can go ahead and do some like side-by-side comparisons. Like, for example, I will bring down the retro Crimson Guard real quick, just to put them, you know, side by side. Crimson Guard has a bit of a height, you know, as well. Plus he's on a stand, but if you can see, they are almost equal in size, and Snow Job just has the shoes on. The stand does give the Crimson Guard a little bit more of a height advantage, but, you know, it's all good. He was a big dude too. But yeah, Snow Job, man, this is a really nice figure, especially in this pose, this setup with all the accessories, you know, all the gear put on his back, you know, the gun in the holster, snowshoes on. I put the regular head in the little hood up part right here, so that's there. I wanted to give him his hair out look with the goggles on top, and then put his rifle in his hand. He looks slick, man. He looks really good. I'm very happy with this purchase and with this addition to the collection. He looks great. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Like always, if you did, please leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when I post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.